Today we will take a look at this. This is a computer assembled by a local electronics store that was an official Olivetti dealer, at least back to 1995. I got it with this delightful 14-inch CRT monitor. It mounts a 133 MHz Pentium, 16 megs of RAM, a standard 1.44 MB floppy disk drive, and a standard CD drive. On the back, we have a VGA card, I think PCI, and generic input-output ports like serial, parallel, and maybe SCSI, I don't know. So, let's fire it up. I gladly spared a future of oblivion and recycling to this machine thanks to its CPU speed control LED panel with the turbo button, which is not only nice to look at, but also allows me to slow down the CPU to play older MS-DOS games. This thing has several problems. First, both the computer and the monitor are pretty dirty, almost unpresentable. Second, the computer noise is terrifying, at least on the boot up, needs to be fixed. Third, the case has suffered damage, and a part of it cannot stay in position. Fourth, the monitor glass has scratches. Fifth, I think Windows 98 is inappropriate for this computer, so we are going to format and install MS-DOS 6.22 on this machine, in order to use it as a gaming machine for MS-DOS games from 1990 to 1995 approximately. I have written various problems of this PC that I intended to face in a checklist, and as I deal with them, I will check them out. First, in order to thoroughly clean the computer, we have to completely disassemble it. This will give us opportunity to take a look on the motherboard and other components. Let's get started. That's all there was on the computer. Starting from the top right, we have a basic VGA graphic card, produced by Shuttle Computers probably, a standard 1.44 floppy drive, produced by Panasonic, a Seagate Medalist 4310, a 4.3 GB ATA hard disk, a compact CD-ROM drive produced in year 2000, and on the left from the top we have a PSU-80 Falcon branded, whose warranty has been torn and whose sides are misaligned, so it has been opened and therefore is good to open it again and check that everything is okay. And in the end, we have the motherboard, a socket 7, probably from PC Partner, but I haven't found so much online. In the center, we have the front panel, which will be cleaned and repaired, cause the brackets on which it was mounted to the case are broken. So, let's start with the latter. Now let's tackle the PSU problem. One of these large capacitors has strange leaks on the top, and even if the PSU sends the right voltage, I don't care. This capacitor needs to be changed. But just for fun, let's see which voltage, how much comes out. The voltages are right, and I expected it since the computer started without problems. However, let's go down solder and change these capacitors. Hello, it's me from the future, since I forgot to turn on the microphone. Anyway, I just wanted to say that since I couldn't find these capacitors locally, I ordered them, and while I wait for them, I will use this other PSU. It doesn't have the same brackets for the power button, but for the moment it will be fine. Since we changed the PSU, probably the computer noise came from that, now we will start a deep cleaning and then reassemble everything. Now we are going to clean these. To tackle the problem of scratches, I bought this. It is a self-polishing abrasive paste designed for car bodies. Let's see how it goes. But since I come from the future, I can immediately say that it has not removed the deepest scratches. However, it did a good job on those on surface. Unfortunately, it has polished the glass in that portion a lot, so maybe in the future I will polish all the glass, so I will have a uniform polishing at least. Finished the restoration, more or less, it's time to look at the software side, installing MS-DOS and a bunch of games. In this section I am installing the drivers of the sound card and the CD-ROM and starting other utilities such as MemMaker in order to start the games correctly, which will not happen. So basically I installed MS-DOS 6.22 and installed some utilities and some games. But I have difficulties to make them run properly, and these difficulties are mainly due to the sound card and the addresses of this sound card, which conflict with other addresses that use the game or something. Also, I'm running out of time with this project. I need a working computer for a retro gaming exhibition in a few days, so screw it, I will reinstall Windows 98 and see how it behaves with the same games. In future, I will reinstall MS-DOS, maybe with a nice sound blaster, but for now I can't do this, so let's start immediately. Okay, now everything works, more or less, except the Doom sound effects, which only works via PC speaker. Stay tuned for the second part, where I will repair its original power supply and install other games. I'm actually undecided whether to put MS-DOS or not, cause I would like to play Unreal with this PC. And so anyway, thanks for watching.